gap behind him of 11 seconds back to Alex Toledo. That will still equal Wilford's best result in this championship.
Yeah, P6 or P7, a good race so far from Sam Wilford, and an equally good race also from Mateo Reto. Lopez then still not dropping Norrodin. We mentioned it, didn't we, a lap or two ago. We're going to cross the line for 6 laps to go when Algarve takes the line. There it is, 6 laps to go then. What's the gap up to now? It's up to 4 seconds. So yeah, Algarve continuing to set that impressive pace, and unfortunately for teammate Alonso, Lopez just can't quite match it in race 1. We'll go back to the drawing board in race 2. Have a look at where Algarve is quicker, maybe where he's slower.
Just half a tenth slower than his own pole position yesterday, which again tells you the kind of pace that this young Spaniard is able to set. He is absolutely dominating this first race of the day, and of course the second race to come, and he will feel that he's another. Isn't that just the story of his season? When he sees the checkered flag, he's generally somewhere near the podium, but seeing the checkered flag is proving rather difficult.
What happened then down into turn 5? The tricky left-hander sucks you in. He's slightly wide there, isn't he, on the dirty part of the track, and the front just says, no, I'm not having it anymore, and down he goes. Thankfully he's up and okay, but yeah, another DNF for Kubo.
And that corner hasn't been kind to the VR46 Mastercam team, has it, over the last 2 minutes? We've already seen Paz run straight on there. Of course, that will promote him back into the 9th position that he had before he went straight on. But yeah, he's now, of course, the sole VR46 Mastercam team rider running with Kubo out of contention. Algarve then out of the final corner, just 2 laps to go as he crosses the line, and he's still in the 45, so he's now doing a 45.9, which is still faster generally than the riders ahead of him, although Lopez has responded with a 45.7. He's now got essentially a second in hand now over Adam Norrodin, so second place looks as if it's settled in favour of Lopez, and it looks as if the unbeaten record of the Bosco-Scuro talent team Chiatti riders of having a 1-2 in every race looks set to continue. Lopez will obviously be looking at this race this afternoon thinking, I've got to try and make the start and try and disrupt this incredible rhythm that Algarve has. Once he gets into his rhythm out front and has some clear track behind and ahead, he's very, very difficult to stop as he starts the final lap of the race and still lapping in the 45s. Lopez has now got 1.2 seconds in hand over Norrodin, so second place appears to be sewn up, subject to any mistakes on the final lap. Cardeluz has got empty track in front and behind him for 4th place, with Rato 5th, and Sam Wilford is now on course with that error of Kubo. Sam Wilford is on course for his first top 6 finish in the European Moto2 Championship.
Yeah, brilliant for the Brit then in 6th place as we focus in on Norrodin, I think. Of course, they'll go again this afternoon for race 2. Algarve down the hill through the left-hander nice and cleanly. He's got a comfortable 4.9 second lead to play with, so he can just ease his way round the Algarve International Circuit and enjoy this last lap. He, hopefully, for his sake, takes another win.
Yeah, and the charge from essentially the back of the field for Tulovic isn't going to yield any points, unfortunately. He's still back in.
I'm sure there'll be plenty more of them to come in the future for the 16-year-old. An absolutely outstanding ride here at the roller coaster that is Portimao. Just waves low to the marshals. And yeah, such a mature ride from Algarve. Another second place then goes to this man, Alonso Lopez. He'll be disappointed with another second, but like we've said before, now 3rd in the championship ahead of teammate Tulovic, who I'm sure we'll be seeing more of in race 2 later on. A small tip-off if you're just joining us for Lucas for another DNF. Unfortunate for the VR46 Mastercam rider. No such issues for Fermin Algarve. Here's a look at the final results then. Fermin Algarve wins here in Portimao from Lopez and Norrodin. Cardeluz finished 4th ahead of Reto and Sam Wilford. That's Sam Wilford's best result. Paz, Toledo and Escrig, the leading Superstock 600 rider, close out the top 9. 10th was Zetti, Ishizuka was 11th. Voschek, the 2 Augusts. 2 Augusts, Krotze and Rahicek.
Yeah, utterly dominant again, and he's taking it all in his stride, isn't he, at the moment? He doesn't appear to be overawed by any of this. He's just chipping away at it, just taking victory after victory, and he's just got so much talent, hasn't he, at such a young age, and as we've already discussed, a Moto2 Grand Prix ride is surely in his future.
Alonso Lopez lifts up the P2 trophy for the 6th time in 2021. And his teammate, a loss. P1 trophy once again. Alonso Lopez gets the check for €200. That'll pay for the fuel home, I assume.